Hello everybody. It's been a while since I've made a video. It's like I'm kind of really busy at the moment, like you have no idea. I would just like to talk about the time when I went to San Diego and I visited the Qualcomm Stadium, and inside the Qualcomm Stadium was 10,000 screaming fans of One Direction. And I was one of those screaming fans. So yeah, I'm just here to talk about my experience of the concert, and I am gonna try so hard not to sound show-offy, because I feel bad for the people who don't get to go to any of their concerts, and I just wish like I could buy them all tickets and see their idols in concert too. So let's get to it. So I'm just gonna skip to where we're already on the road. From where we live to San Diego is 5 hours, but we ended up driving 10 hours, so double that. Long story short, we stopped at Glendale because my mom needed to do something, and then we were on the road again, and then like traffic caused like another 2 hours, and I was in a bad mood. My bladder was hurting so much because I held my pee from from Glendale to San Diego. So that's how long I was holding my bladder. And I had a headache, my back was hurting, and I just like felt like I was going to die, and I was just in bed. We finally made it at the drop-off station at the Qualcomm Stadium, and I'm going out, and I could hear girls screaming, like it would go louder and then like die down, and a few minutes later it would go louder. I'm like, oh my, we make it in. I scan my tickets, and we actually go the wrong way. We end up on the opposite side of where we're sitting, and the stadium is freaking huge, so it takes like another 5 minutes to run around the stadium and get to the other side. And so we finally find our seats, and the woman behind us, she's like, you know, someone was trying to steal your seats, right? And I'm like, really? Well, I use the restroom, I come back, and I wait another 15 minutes or so, and then the lights go down, and they play like the little ads for the Honda Civic car or whatever, and then it shows the OTRA video, the OTRA intro video, and it starts playing like this kind of intro music that and it's just like like my heart is beating so fast, like it's like going boom boom boom, like you could feel everyone is just raging. It's so hectic, and like the tension is building up. Whew, I'm getting goosebumps just talking about it. And then clouds start playing. They start off with clouds, and there's like there's smoke slowly coming out like out of the little corners of the stage. And like the cameras go to like where the boys enter from. Fireworks everywhere, and like that's when the crowd goes wild. And Harry comes out, and I see them like slowly coming out of the smoke, and he's just like, yes, we are here. He starts singing the beginning of Clouds. I see him and I start crying so much.
Oh my gosh, it's them. Oh my god, I'm gonna start crying right now. But he starts singing. It just major feels.
Oh shoot, I'm running out of time. Okay, I'm gonna try to do this quick as possible.
The first 3 songs, I think it was, they started with Clouds, Still My Girl, and then Where Do Broken Hearts Go. And through all those songs, I was crying. And the girls right next to my mom were also crying. And I'm just like having the time of my life. And so during Story of My Life, I think it was Little Things first. Anyways, during Little Things, I've always wanted to hear, like, you know how, like, in the movie of This Is Us, like, it shows them performing Little Things, and, like, Niall is singing the bridge. He's like, maybe you'll love yourself like I, and he's like, you sing, and the crowd's like, love you, oh, and I just, like, always wanted to hear that, so I was, like, so excited for, like, the crowd to, like, I was so excited to hear it, and so he said, you sing at that part, that same part, and, like, I keep quiet just to hear it, and I'm like,
if I let you know how I for you, maybe you love yourself like I, you say, so just let these little things slip out of my mind, 'cause it's you, oh it's you, baby, I do, I'm in love with you. Finish the song, San Diego! Louder!
And I start crying again. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so surreal. And then, like, I just, like, start smiling and I have this, like, huge grin on my face. That was awesome. Like, when I heard everyone singing, I just instantly got chills and, like, I had goosebumps. And on the Story of My Life, it was the same thing that happened.
Story of my life, I'll try for night to keep her warm in time.
And then Harry also does his little famous repeat after me things like,
both hands. I'd like you to clap them together. No. Well, I haven't finished. I'd like to clap them together to this beat. Keep going. So you can do that. This is good. There's a dad over here refusing to clap his hands. Alright. See how it is. It was actually a different dad, but that's fine. He wasn't clapping either. Pretend you're at the Eagles. Now then, I'd like you to stamp your feet. Say, yeah, you're very good at clapping your hands. Well done. Okay. I want everybody to stamp their feet to the same beat. Okay. Now, when I tell you to clap your hands and stomp your feet, you're going to do it at exactly the same time and it's not because I'm the boss, it's because you're very, very nice people.
I think my favorite part throughout the concert was hearing the crowd and when Harry fell. Liam was checking to see if Harry was okay, and he said,
It's like, physically, I'm fine, but emotionally, I'm bruised.
sang a few songs from the Take Me Home album. I think they only sang Kiss You. I think that's the only one they sang. They only sang Kiss You from the Take Me Home album, and then they sang a few from the Midnight Memories album, and then they sang a few from the 4 album, and then they also sang What Makes You Beautiful. And then they ended with Best Song Ever.
At the end of the concert, we were going to look for my dad, and we went to the back of the stadium, and there's this little group of girls leaning against the fence, and I walk over, and Louis walks out of the white tent, and I'm just like, Louis! And everyone starts raging, and it's like starts forming a huge crowd, and he stays there, he goes back in, and that's when everyone's starting to scoot back because that's what the security guards are saying, and then he walks back out, and we start leaning against the fence again. He walks back in, and he walks back out, and he stays there. He starts playing soccer casually, and we're just calling his name, going crazy, Louis, wow! And so yeah, that happened, and then after we left, I was jumping all over my mom saying, I saw Louis, and I started crying again. I think that was the 5th time I was, not the 5th, I would say 10th time I cried that night, and then we walked the opposite way because we realized we were going the wrong way, and we started walking towards the parking lot where the porta potties were at, and I see another little group, and Twins is there. So yeah, I was kind of really freaking out. I didn't cry when I see him, but when I saw him, I'm like I froze. I'm like, Mom, I have to take a picture, so I took a picture with him. And then we finally found my dad, and I was just talking his ear off, and I was talking everybody's ear off, and they're just in the car ah! And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. I tried to do this little detail, but not too little detail. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And then the next day, the only thing that was through my feed was Harry falling in the concert at San Diego. And, oh yeah, and then when Harry fell, he's like, if any of you got a video of that, just delete it. Delete all of it. And it was just the cutest thing ever. And then he's like, does anybody like dolphins?
And he's like, well, don't go to SeaWorld. And everyone started laughing, and it was just, yeah. So yeah, that's it. I try to make this video as short as possible. And I tried to do it with little detail, but not too little detail. I hope you guys liked this video. Probably see you in a week. I'm really, like I said, I'm really busy. So, yeah. Love you guys a lot. Bye.